What's cracking, fam? T-Money down in the dungeon. It's late, man. It's like midnight Wednesday evening, so we're gonna make this kind of snappy. It's been a long day for me, but yeah. So I got a bunch of shit in the last 2 weeks. I haven't had any time to do anything, so I wanted to give you guys something this evening. So we're gonna do my Vinegar Syndrome halfway to Black Friday haul, which I've had for about a week or two now. So let's dig right in. Ready? Let's go, motherfuckers. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be a great update. You guys excited? Good. Just kidding. All right, so first up, we have Punk Vacation. Actually, a movie I'd never seen or heard of before. Go figure. No, but I seriously was not sure of... I didn't know this was a Vinegar Syndrome title at all. So when I found out they were putting a slip out for it, I was like, damn, I don't even own the film. So had to pick it up. The funny thing about this is that when I got the movie in, I opened it up, there was no Blu-ray. That's never happened to me before with Vinegar Syndrome, so contacted Chris. He was super cool. He got right back to me. Hopefully he didn't forget, though, because it's been about a week now, and he said he was going to ship me one out, so we'll see what happens there. But yeah, some good cheesy, I guess, I don't know, 80s, early 90s, California punks kind of, just roaming the streets, causing chaos, and this chick that her father's killed by them, and so she takes revenge on them or whatever. So just a good, like, punk revenge type movie. So that's really cool. Really nice artwork as well. My greasy fingers are getting all over it, so I gotta chill with that. So that's cool. And then they also re-released the slipcover for Psychic Killer. This is an amazing slipcover. This picture quality doesn't even do it justice. It's like glossy. But yeah, they released this one probably a few years ago now. So it's cool. Some of the older Vinegar Syndrome releases actually don't have any reversible cover artwork. Punk Vacation doesn't. And one of the other ones I'm about to show you, but I was going to grab it anyway, but that slipcover for Psychic Killer is definitely my favorite. Then they released a slipcover for Night Train to Terror. If you guys haven't seen this movie, I'd recommend you check it out. It's pretty fucking crazy. I love the setting on the train. It's just weird. It's got this cool, like, I don't know, it's got great rewatch value for some reason. I like it. It's not good, but it's just kind of fun. I definitely enjoy it. So check it out if you haven't seen it. But yeah, Night Train to Terror, really cool. Slipcover for this one as well that they put out. This is an older title as well. This one doesn't have any... See, the older Vincent titles just look like that. They don't have reversible cover artwork, but that's okay. Beautiful slip. So I'm really stoked that they're doing this, re-releasing or releasing the slipcovers. Pretty soon we'll have the whole collection with these baller slips. It's a good marketing tool or whatever idea, I guess, because people go crazy for their slips. I love this movie. If you haven't seen this, I highly recommend you check it out. If you like Without Warning or like 70s and 80s like alien abduction movies, kind of mixes like the slasher sci-fi horror genre. You know, aliens coming to this town, bunch of teens getting picked off by these crazy aliens. It's really good. I like it a lot, and this slipcover is beautiful as well. So awesome, newly commissioned. And I love how they do like matte and glossy finishes for these. They kind of combine them in the slip, so it's really nice touch. Beautiful. Then we have Drug Stories, which is AGFA / Vinegar Syndrome release, Something Weird video. This sounded batshit crazy, rightfully so. It's a bunch of like drug-induced stories, I guess, or stories of just people doing crazy shit on drugs. So that's crazy, I guess. I don't know. Sounded cool. So they threw that one in there for their, I don't know if it was February or I'm sorry, if it was this month or what, but it was on the roster for this batch of releases. And then we have Patty Hearst. This sounded really interesting too, about a woman who's abducted by a bunch of like revolutionists, something like that, and she ends up becoming like one of them. I don't know. I never heard of the story before, but beautiful slipcover, beautiful release. So there's Patty Hearst from Vinegar Syndrome. Of course, all of these releases are chock full of special features. Even the older ones, like Night Train to Terror, I think has interviews and not chock full, but they definitely, as time went on, they definitely stepped their supplemental features game up. So I had to grab this one, the McPherson tape, only because I slept on it and I didn't know it had a slip, and I'm just a completist, so I had to grab the slip. I'm ashamed of what I paid for this. I actually bid on this on eBay, and I was so excited I won, and then I realized afterward I could have bought it from the next seller for like $5 cheaper. At least I didn't spend like $50 more, but I'm a dumbass. But I needed to grab that to, to complete the Vincent line, of course. And this is another one from AGFA as well. Interesting movie. Then we have LA Wars, early 90s California streets. An ex-cop joins the force to conquer a drug gang and all that kind of stuff. So cheesy action flick, beautiful cover artwork. That's fucking rad, man. Love it. It's so like California 90s action. But yeah, and then you get the kind of like the straight up 90s cover artwork on the back. So LA Wars. This is from their VSA Vinegar Syndrome archive line. These are like a harder slip box, whereas the other ones are slips. This is more of like a box that's got a top. You guys know the deal. I don't need to show you all that. But really nice release. Heavy duty. So awesome. Then we have The Severed Man, which is a movie I've never seen before. I'm really excited to check this out. Just the plot of this one sounds awesome. Group of kids in a cave playing a game, and then, or actually I think they get lost, and one of them's got to chop an arm off so they can eat the arm. They're rescued years later. Somebody's killing them one by one with an axe. Seeking revenge, that's the type of movie. So awesome. Love it. Sounds awesome. It's actually a proto-slasher. It's from 1973. So that's really cool. Then we have Blood Games, which is another amazing... Look at that cover artwork, man. You think that's cool? Check that out. Wait for it. Oh, it's so awesome. They fucking kill. But this sounds awesome as well. Group of chicks playing, a game with a bunch of dudes, and then the girls win, and I guess they're like stalked viciously and attacked. It's like a game of cat and mice between girls and guys, and it starts with an innocent game of I don't know if it's baseball or what it is. I love that cover artwork. Softball. A women's softball team. They win a game against a group of guys, and then they find themselves involved in a game of life and death after they're attacked and assaulted by the angry male competitor. So, I was trying to figure this out when I grabbed this release. Vinegar Syndrome. This is just a little testament to how amazing this company is. So I open the package up, and I see that they give you an extra insert, right? So I'm like, okay, well, this is the exact same as this. So why are they giving us this? Come to find out, literally, it says on the bottom here, in a brand new 2K restoration. So they forgot to put the words 2K restoration. So because they forgot to, it just says in a brand new, and then it kind of just drops off the end of the sentence. They had to print out a new one that says in a brand new 2K restoration. Literally, the words 2K restoration warranted. I mean, and hey, it's a typo, so, but I just don't know what other companies would do that, go to such lengths to, because this costs a good amount of money, and I understand the principle, they're putting out a high quality product. Everything should be spelt right, but it's just, it really does, serve as a testament to how great this company is and how much they care about the quality of their product, maintaining the, what I'm trying to say, the high level of quality that they maintain, or whatever. Maintaining the high quality that they maintain. That's one for the quote books, guys. No, but seriously, awesome. So that's Blood Games. Cheers, Vinegar Syndrome. You guys kick ass. Y'all really didn't have to do all that, but, there's always that asshole out there who's like, you missed a spelling word, and they give him a hard time. whatever. I feel like they just did it anyway because they would. They're classy. That's what I was trying to say all along. Stumbling over my words. I always have trouble articulating myself, but you guys know the deal. Vinegar Syndrome kicks ass, so that's super cool that they did that. I'm really excited for this one, The Immortalizer. I've never seen this movie before. Oh, man, look at that cover artwork as well. Green, just that neon green pops. Just screams early 90s, Dr. Giggles. 1989. It sounds awesome. Group of friends. They get kidnapped by a crazed doctor who's doing like crazy brain experiments where he's like transferring the brains of older men into younger humans. One kid escapes, goes to the cops. They don't believe him, so he's got to take things into his own hands. That sort of, rehashed story that we've seen so many times before, but awesome. I mean, if I love, I think just like a slasher movie, for example, like a wilderness slasher, I don't care how many times that plot has been like rehashed. I still love it. It's still, if you can just do it and make it with new characters and a new setting, it's tried and true. So anyways, same type of deal with this. I'm stoked for it. The Immortalizer. I'm sure I'm going to love it. Can't wait. And again, all these releases are chock full of special features, commentaries, the whole nine. You guys know the drill. So that's awesome, The Immortalizer. And then we have one last VSA title, which is one that I can't wait to check out as well. We have Dr. Jekyll's Dungeon of Death from 1978. Just an amazing Dr. Jekyll spin-off movie. You've got the Mad Doctor doing crazy experiments in his Victorian mansion, and just shit going down, I guess, when the dude comes. I don't know. James Mathers, John, it just sounds amazing to me. So VSA number 6, killer artwork there. It's the only non-X-rated film that James Wood did. That's awesome. So I guess he did a bunch of porn. But yeah, so subject of his horrifying and rage-induced torments. When Professor Atkinson unexpectedly arrives searching for his missing daughter. Okay, so yeah, the Dr. Jekyll kidnaps this guy's daughter. That's kind of the plot. The father comes to save the day, and there's a showdown in the mansion type thing. Just awesome. Love it. Love that kind of setting. Love the experiments, all that goodness, all wrapped into one beautiful release from Vincent. Sorry, I get excited about these things. Look at that cover artwork. So nice. Beautiful. The one thing that sucks about some of these, I'm noticing, like the material is so fragile that literally, like, the easiest, like, dragging along, even going like this, can scuff things. So like there's some scuff marks on the outer case, which sucks. The OCD in me gets bugged out about that sort of thing. And the reason why I mention that is because last but not least, we have the long-awaited, highly anticipated Blu-ray debut release of the cult classic, probably the best BMX coming of age, I don't know, BMX kids on bike film ever made. We need a moment of silence, guys. We need to just relax and pay our respects to the fallen. Rad Blu-ray case that I just destroyed. But no. 1986, the year I was born. Just awesome. Just awesome. It's been a long time since I've seen this movie, and I just remember it being a lot of fun. A hometown kid on his BMX against the world at Hell Track, the heat is on. So yeah, one of those movies, like, just rooting for the good guy. They're rooting for the kid. He can do this. You know he can. I'm just rambling on, but Crew. That's his name. 25th anniversary event. I mean, chock full of special features. Beautiful release. 4K. I don't know if this is the first 4K that Vincent's put out. Maybe it is. But, so you got one side is like this metallic, I was going to say hieroglyphic. What's the word for this? Not hieroglyphic. Something. I always forget that word. But yeah. Awesome. Beautiful. Love that purple. Oh, God. I'm ruining this, guys. I'm blowing this now. So, yeah, super stoked. But what I was going to say is, this material that chicka chicka, like the noise that it makes, like you're scratching on a record or whatever. This material is easily scratched, so you can see there's like, you can't really actually see it, but there's some serious scuff marks on here just from it being so fragile, and me dropping it obviously didn't just help. But yeah, I'm stoked to check this out, the first 4K release from Vinegar Syndrome. I know a lot of people really love this movie. It's been a long time. I don't even really remember it. I just know it's a bunch of like punk kids riding BMX bikes and that sort of thing. The competition runs wild. But what was I gonna say? I was gonna say one other thing and I can't remember. So fuck it. Doesn't matter. But yeah, beautiful release. If you guys are fans of this movie, obviously pick it up because this is gonna sell out, I'm sure. I don't know what it's limited to, but dude, if I drop this one more fucking time, I'm done. Peace, guys. Thanks for watching. As always, stay safe. Talk to you later. I got a bunch of shit. Stay tuned. It's coming. Peace.